It's Kaylee, everybody.
Just got off work. Should I do that?
What? I used to do this. Hello. So I'm pretty excited. I'm going to be filming a Get Ready With Me. This is my first one. And I'm going to like a pool party. So I'm gonna be doing makeup. I'm gonna be doing hair. And you guys are gonna be seeing the outfit. So it's gonna be a 3-in-1. And I guess let's get started. I haven't done my makeup in months. It's probably like 2 to 3 months, so bear with me. The reason that my edges are out, I want to lay my hair down right now, like the bulk of it, and then I'll be doing edges later, but I always do my edges after my makeup, and I want to make sure that I'm actually like putting my makeup up here so that there's not like this line where my makeup ends, because trust me on this. Y'all, I don't have a set plan of what I'm doing today. I'm just winging it and praying that it comes out decent. And like I said, I haven't done my makeup in forever. So this is gonna be rough, okay? I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Okay, so first thing I do is prime my whole face before I do anything. And y'all are gonna think I'm crazy, but it's fine. I use Milk of Magnesia on my T-zone, and a lot of people say it's not healthy. It probably isn't, okay? I haven't had any issues myself with it because I don't wear makeup every day. I wear makeup very rarely, so it's not like an everyday Milk of Magnesia thing. But for someone like me who has literally tried every high-end, every drugstore primer, every like technique, I've tried all that stuff and none of it has worked. I always get extremely oily. This is like the only option for me that I found that works. And it's cheap. This whole thing was like $4.88, and I've had this for like 3 years. 26 fluid ounces. I mean, it's a steal. I always shake it up. I don't know if that has any significance at all, but, and I just put it on my nose since I'm gonna be outside and it's like 96 degrees and everything like that. I'm gonna put on a little bit more than I would if I was just like going to the club or something. Now when this stuff dries, it dries white. So throughout this video, so I put that on first, and then I take the Becca Evermatte, and this is what I prime the rest of my face with. I do not prime like my forehead up here because it never comes out right, because there's always some residue from my hair products. So it ends up looking really strange. I'm taking that Becca Evermatte and I use it on my cheeks. And I try to put it under my eyes a little bit. A little bit around my mouth. And see, if I was smart, I would have put the Becca Evermatte on before I use my Milk of Magnesia. And we're just going to let all of that go ahead and settle in and dry. And while that's happening, I'm going to do eyebrows. I'm going to be using the NYX the NYX Precision Brow Pencil. And I'm using the color Espresso. I've never used this before. I just needed a new brow pencil because I ran out of my Anastasia. Anastasia is great. Like, yeah, we love her. But I feel like I get the same results with a drugstore brow product. So, yeah. I just picked this up. I don't even know if it's the right color. We're gonna find out right now.
What?
This is so thick. Can y'all see that? That's so thick. This is supposed to be precision. It's okay. I already bought it, so we're gonna try it out. Maybe it'll surprise me. Okay, I'm not mad at it, actually. I'm not mad at it at all right now. I mean, it is kind of thick, but the way it's shaped, it kind of helps you just go straight across. So it's kind of nice. I'm actually really liking it. I can't lie. This is, now y'all, okay? I don't know if y'all can see that label right there, but it's gone. I believe this was the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I don't know what shade. Oh, it's right here. In Cafe, okay? And I love to use this because it's really like liquidy. It's not like super thick, so I like to use it on my eyebrows. And I'm taking this NYX. I don't even like, look y'all, these labels, they're gone. This NYX brush is got a spoolie on this side and a angle brush on this side. And I usually just conceal the bottom and kind of like this side on top because I like to keep my brows a little more natural looking. I don't like them to look too bold or intense. And y'all, I'm not extremely particular about my brows. I just want them to look decent. They don't have to be perfect. They just have to look good. So yeah, that's fine with me. They look good enough. Okay, so now moving on, after brows, I go into eye makeup. I use the Smashbox 24-hour photo finish primer, and I love this, love this primer. I have really oily eyelids as well. My eyelids will get really oily, especially if I'm sweating, and this just stops all of that from happening. So I'm just putting that on my eyelids. Okay, and once we've got that primer on, I am going to use my MAC Studio Fix powder. It's an NW43. I use that as my eyeshadow base. And this brush is from BH Cosmetics. It came in a little set. I love BH Cosmetics brushes. So now it's time to actually figure out what kind of eyeshadow I'm going to be doing. I'm going to start with one of the Wet n Wild brushes. Let's not make this difficult by using multiple palettes. And I'll just go with the Tarteist Pro. And I am going to take... I'm gonna take this color Whimsy and grab a little bit of that and put that in my crease. This is gonna be my transition shade. I'm gonna use this blending brush from BH Cosmetics. It's the V5, hey, one I can actually read. And I'm gonna take Edgy, which is, boom, right here. And put that in the crease, but I'm not going to be blending it up as high as I blended Whimsy. And the next color I'm going to be taking is Smoked right here. I'm going to be taking this Morphe M429 brush, and I love this brush or for smoky eyes and for using darker shade. I'm going to take Smoked very, very, very lightly, okay? And I'm going to put it in the outer V of my eye very lightly, like I said. That looks good enough. And then I'm going to go back in with Edgy just to make sure that's a nice, simple, smooth transition. Okay, I said I was only going to use the Tarteist Pro. However, I'm going to use my Tartelette in Bloom because this color Firecracker right here is my all-time favorite lid shade. And I just can't help but use it. And I used this little brush. This is from BH Cosmetics as well. It has the number 5 on it. I don't quite remember if it came in a set or not. But yeah. And I'm going to take a little bit of Firecracker and put that in the center of my lid. Like so. So I think I'm going to leave that. And then when I come back later, I'll finish up my lower lash line and my inner corner and everything like that. But for now, we're going to move on to the face. So I just got this, and I'm also trying this out. This is brand new. This is the Morphe blending brush. I'm going to be using this, and I'm going to be taking my Lancome Teint Idole. I think that's how you say it, Ultra Wear. This is my absolute favorite foundation. Jackie Aina told me to get this foundation, so I got this foundation. It's that simple. And I love it. I think this part is really hard. It's not really soft enough for my taste, and it might just be because I didn't dampen it enough, because the top part of it is feeling just fine, but this bottom part will not give. I'm trying to... And I do usually use the remainder, whatever's left, and put that on my forehead. And I'm going to move on to concealer. I don't know, y'all. I just feel like the sponge isn't damp enough, maybe, because it's giving me a really hard time. Okay, so now finishing up the face, I'm gonna take this same BH Cosmetics brush, and I'm going to take my MAC NW43 and finish up my forehead and this part of my face. I'm gonna take my fave, the multitask brush, Real Techniques. It came in a set. I'm going to take, boom, MAC Naturally Enhanced. I love it. It's 4 shades in one, or you can mix them all together. So when I bronze here, I just use them all. So and I'm gonna take my RCMA No Color Powder. This is my favorite translucent powder. So I'm gonna put that on my concealer under my eye. I think next I'll revisit my eyes and do my lower lash line and my inner corner. And I'm going to take Smoked from this palette. And then I'm gonna take Whimsy, just a little bit of it to help blend that out a little. I'm gonna take a brown liner and use it to line my lower lash line, or my waterline, sorry. And this is Sephora brand. I do know that. So boom, we did that. Now I'm going to do mascara. I'm gonna take the MAC in Extreme Dimension Lash in EC6. This is, I think, no longer being sold. Really? Gosh, every time. I made it worse. Oh my gosh, y'all. Now I'm going to let that dry, settle in, and I'm going to do my inner corners. I'm taking Woodwinked by MAC. Next up on the agenda is I'm gonna contour my nose, and I'm gonna use this bad boy right here. Is the domed shadow brush from Real Techniques, and this came in that set that I talked about earlier. And I'm gonna go in with my Naturally Enhanced. I don't use the like red shade up here. I think I will move on to lashes. And I'm going to be using the Ardell Studio FX Wispies. These are some of my all-time favorites. I'm going to use the last because it's coming to an end. This is the Duo Lash Adhesive. And I always apply my lashes with tweezers. My eyelashes, if you can see them, are pretty curly. So I take the tweezers and just push them down. Oh! Lord Jesus. Y'all, I knew it was gonna be rough. But this, stick, hold. Y'all. Oh, that worked. Okay. I think my lashes were sticking to those tweezers. So then something I do to make sure my lashes are as close to my lash line as possible is right after I stick them on and push them down at the base. Okay, now I just wait for that glue to dry and then move on to the other lash. All I have left is lips, highlight, and setting spray and like finishing touches. Take my Fenty Beauty matchsticks in rum, and I always take it for my nose highlight and put a little dot right there at the tip of my nose. Maybe a little bit more. And then I line up like that. So I make an exclamation point and I blend that out. So I take, in the Carly Bible, to get the same, achieve that same kind of shade, I mix these two, so I'll do a dot and a dot there, and then put those, and I tap them right underneath the brow bone. Same thing for the other eye. And then I take whatever's left and put it on my Cupid's bow. I use the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush. And I think it's just the perfect size for like going right here and right here. And I'm going to take those same two shades, here and here. We are almost done. We just have to do lips. Before we do lips though, I'm gonna take my fave. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter. And this is my favorite setting spray by a long shot. And I put a lot, so I want to make sure my makeup is set. So we're gonna let that all dry. And then I'm going to do my lips really quickly. So I'm gonna take this Carmex and make sure my lips are at least moisturized before I take this next step. This is Brown by NYX. Now I'm going to take my all-time favorite lip gloss. This is the Buxom. This is in Star. I'm going to go back in with this RCMA No Color powder and put it on my forehead and like on any areas that I might have gotten oily from using all my setting spray. Okay, that completes the makeup. So we're gonna move on to hair, and I started my hair last night. All I did was slick it back and then I braided the ponytail. And so today we are going to be adding some bundles to that pony. Diamond Dynasty hair. These are just some old bundles that I have. Okay, so I have this rubber band on the end of it. I'm gonna tie it to the end of my ponytail. And then I'm just gonna wrap Okay, so we're about like halfway up the braid. So now I'm gonna take a bobby pin because we're out of bundle. Lovely. Looks great. Now I just need to take a piece from the bottom here and wrap it around. Y'all, I can't do my edges on camera for the life of me, but we're gonna see how this goes today. Oh, that's not bad. And I'm very pleased with my edges today. Who am I? So my wrap is on. Edges are poking out, which is fine because I don't think they're going anywhere. Okay, so really quick, this is what I'm wearing. These shorts are from Forever 21. This bodysuit is from Boohoo. And I'm wearing my Nike slides. I'm also gonna be bringing some shades. But yeah.
Shout out to everybody. I had fun.
I gotta be good.
I forgot. TF. ... I'm out.